Good morning, Dr. Ravi Srivastava ji. Welcome to the Thoughts on Education campaign of College Dunia. So let's start with the interview.
Let me introduce myself first. I'm Dr. Ravi Srivastava and working as the coordinator of science and technology in the ITFA University Raipur, and I'm basically looking after the Department of Physics.
Okay, so sir, let's start with the first question. Sir, so being the faculty of this college, what are your roles and responsibilities towards the students?
Of course, as far as being a faculty of the university is concerned, I feel the prime most responsibility of a faculty member is to teach in a proper manner, to give the maximum benefit of the subject to the students, and then thereafter so many things comes. For example, we can go for the overall development of the students, and we are doing a lot of things as far as that overall development of the students are concerned. Let me elaborate this statement. We have a number of activities done. For example, we are having n number of webinars, and we are asking number of people from all over the world specifically to give the specific information to the students in their respective field. And then apart from that, we are actually engaging the students in research work also. So I am very happy to announce that one of the student of BSc final year, his name is Mr. Shubham Khapade. He has done a very good research work in the field of crystallography. Actually, he is the student of BSc Honours. He has done very good research in crystallography. Therefore, I have guided him for writing one of the research article, and that has been already communicated to one of the SCI journal. I would give the name that also. It is a research on chemical intermediates, which is indexed in the Thomson's Reuters, and we are very hopeful that he is going to get a SCI article. And it's a prestigious thing to have a SCI article, specifically when the student is in graduation. So this is what we are trying to give the students.
Sir, so moving on to the next question. Sir, how do you tend to establish healthy relations with students and your fellow faculty?
Yeah, I'll get the answer of this question in simply a single sentence. I just believe that if we can help everybody, if you have something which you can give as a help to anybody, means either it is student or it is a colleague, so that will definitely create a healthy atmosphere. So in my opinion, just give the best of your and then help to the others.
Great, sir, great. Sir, so next question. Sir, how do you bring in practical approach towards subjects and make it industry oriented?
Yeah, for that we are having our board of studies formed, and then board of study has the caliber to judge the content of the syllabus, and then the faculty members, those who are involved in both board of studies of the concerned subject, they used to see the requirement of the industry, and then they sit every year, and then they formulate the syllabus in a proper manner so that it can be very, very friendly for the students as far as industry connect is concerned.
Sir, what are the best practices offered by the department to the students which help them gain necessary skills?
Yeah, specifically being a teacher of science department, I'll talk more about the BSc courses. And in the BSc courses, in all the 6 semesters, we have a foundation course. And that foundation course is specifically in first semester, we are giving Hindi language. Second semester, we are providing the English language skills 1. Third semester, we are providing the English language skills 2, and then some environmental knowledge is provided. Apart from that, soft skills and personality development is included. So we have planned the foundation courses in such a way that it can actually be useful for the overall development of the student. So this is what we are providing.
Sir, so coming on to the curriculum part. Sir, how do you strategize the curriculum and how often it gets updated to make it benefiting?
Fortunately, just previous to this, I had given the answer of this, but still I had elaborated. So I gave that answer that we have a board of study of every concerned department, and they are looking after all these things which you talked about. And every year we used to sit before the beginning of the session. we used to sit for that session, means to see that whether the course content is updated or not, to see that whether some kind of updation is required or not. And the people those who are sitting, they are well aware of these things. They are connecting with the industry people, and they know that what is the requirement of and the need of the industry. Accordingly, they used to update the syllabus. So every year we are sitting to update the syllabus. If it is required, it is updated. Otherwise, it is as it is updated, as it is approved.
Okay, sir. Sir, what are your views about the placements and higher education about the students from your department? Or how does your department prepare those students for higher education?
Yeah, let me be limited in my department. So in my department, which is a department of science, more of the students are coming for going for the higher educations, for example MSc, PhD kind of degrees, and few students are also kind of students, so those who are trying to go for the jobs kind of things. So we are more concentrating on the higher education part, and we are preparing the students so that they can get admission in the MSc PhD kind of program with a very efficient manner. So that's why I have already informed that we used to give the research project kind of thing to the students even of this BSc, so that they can be benefited with that research aptitude, and as and when required they can put it in forward and then get the admission in the higher courses in a very good institutions also. Because currently we don't offer that MSc PhD, so that's why otherwise we would have taken them to the university itself.
Okay, sir. So moving on to the next question. Sir, how do you help your students to cope up with the competition being so high in the outside world?
Yeah, I actually have given this answer also. So we have a foundation course, as I have already said, and that foundation course is very, very helpful for the student to develop the n number of skills, because not only the subject knowledge, students require to have some kind of X factors. They need to know how to talk, they need to know how to express themselves. So giving these types of knowledge are also very important. And keeping that in our mind, we have given the soft skill and then personality development also to the students of science also. So this is what we have done.
Sir, so moving on to the extracurricular part. Sir, do you have any extracurricular activities, programs to enhance the skills of the students, like, or to expose them to the real world challenges?
Yeah, we used to do a lot of activities in the university. For example, we are organizing, even today we have a very good webinars. So we are having n number of webinars to just give the knowledge what is going on currently. Lots of conferences are going on, lots of talks are going on, lots of debates are going on, just to enhance the skill of the students, and they will be able to understand what is going on in the outside world. So this is what we are doing to enhance the outside world knowledge of the students. Apart from that, we are actually providing some basic research aptitude and basic mathematical aptitude classes also to the students, so that when they go for some kind of competitive examination, it can be helpful to them.
Sir, when you came to the college, what was your vision and how are you trying to achieve the same?
Yeah, as far as a vision of a faculty member is concerned, when I joined here, I was not a coordinator. So my first intention was to give the quality information, quality knowledge to the students, specifically in the field of physics, in which I belong to. And then when I debuted as the coordinator, I felt that we should have a department of science which should have such kind of impression in this outer world, so that every good student wants to take admission in the institution. And we are just in the path of approaching that, reaching that, and hopefully we will be getting it very soon.
Okay, sir. So next question. Sir, how does the college enhance the skills of faculty and prepare them according to the industry?
Yeah, lots of work is going on in this particular field. ICFAI University actually emphasizes a lot on the improvement of the faculty members also, and this is the basic reason because of which they are asking the faculty member to go for n number of faculty development programs, and these programs are happening in Chhattisgarh. Even beyond Chhattisgarh, the faculty members are going and they are getting the knowledge and then they are getting enhanced in terms of their knowledge, in terms of their capability, in terms of their efficiency. So they are getting enhanced. And apart from that, we are organizing an international conference from 8th and 9th October. So that is also going to be happen, and we are getting very, very good response. So in all, the faculties are being exposed to the outer world, specifically to the good quality people all around the world. So this is what we are trying to do using this faculty development programs, seminars, conferences, and others.
Sir, what do you see the college's greatest strengths and how can it be enhanced?
Yeah, as far as greatest strength of the ICFI University or ICFI Group is concerned, I believe it's the ethics which they have. Apart from that, the academic excellence. They have academic excellence. They never compromise in this part. They have absolutely great academic excellence, and as far as enhancing is concerned, of course, there is no limit of enhancement. So the university always tries to enhance the level of the teaching. So that's why they are providing, even we are taking the feedback of the faculty members, so that if there is something of lacuna, some kind of deficiency, so that deficiency and that lacuna can be discussed with the faculty members also, and it can be improved. So the feedback is not for the criticism, it is just for the improvement of the faculty member. So we are having a number of feedback system and then faculty development program and everything like that. So by doing that, we used to enhance the academic excellence, and it will be a process which will be going on.
Okay, sir. So what valuable advice would you like to give to the students so that they have a prosperous career ahead?
Right. As far as my students are concerned, I always say to the students that you have to be very responsible. You have to be very, very loyal with your subject. You have to be very, very impassioned. You have to be very, very sure about the topic which you are discussing, and never give half-hearted effort. You have to give the wholehearted effort so that you can achieve what you want to. So this is what I say, that if you are doing everything with wholehearted, then you are going to achieve the goal.
So thanks a lot, sir, for being a part of this campaign.
Thank you so much. Thank you.